Alright, today, as you can see, we're in here in Ido's lab. We're going to be starting on the revenant story, even though it is generally
So
kind of
much
boring.
has happened. I can't believe the helm is gone. At least we managed to salvage a small section of the ship from Europa. We couldn't leave poor Failsafe alone out there again. We must operate out of the last city for now. And so, welcome to my tonic shop. Petra has been helping me search through old records. Techian research, even materials from the old House of Wolves. I found many references to tonics, elixirs my forebears used to treat sickness or grant strength. This wasn't common medicine. Old Reese was suffused with the light of the Great Machine. Some of these ingredients must have been too. My father is
Let's equip this.
ailing. Nezarek's curse works upon him day by day. But I know there's a solution in here somewhere. I won't give up until I find it. I hope my studies can be of some use to you as well. Whatever new power it is that Fikrul wields, we'll need a way to counteract it. For now, it may be helpful to study the revenants that Fikrul creates. It's unsavory, but we have to start somewhere. I believe my father wants to speak with you. Please, don't let him know that I'm worried for him.
Alright, let's get into this Act 1 stuff. Oh yeah, that stuff to grab. Alright, let's grab some... Oh, easy stuff, easy stuff. Let's go talk to Mithrax.
I greet you in the light, Guardian. I regret that you must see me like this. Ido insists that this is throwing the curse, but it is no cure.
Much elixir medicine was forgotten. Ido seeks a remedy in secrets of old Reese.
There are few still living who know the ways of our lost home.
Eremiskel remembers. Captured by the Guardian this day, she will help.
Her love for the elixir is poisoned by her hatred of the Great Machine.
But now she will see wisdom in your path. Yes. Safety with House Light. Protected by Guardians.
Safe, but not whole. I thought being near the Great Machine would help reclaim what we lost on Reese. But I look at our hatchlings now, living in the ruins of humanity, building lives from scrap, and I see that we are debased, corrupted, defiled, doomed to meet our final end as scorn.
Trust in Ido. Varix teaches the ways of House Judgment. She will find old solutions to new problems. You will see.
Oh, cutscene time.
Even after the Traveler fled our sky,
Every time
and
I
our
see the scene, I
world
just
was
think of
swept away in
the
horror.
Emperor of Mankind from Warhammer.
After our
That's what
great
Mithrax
houses
reminds me of, sitting
fell
on that
to
throne with all the
betrayal and
fucking
futile
cables.
war, some elixir held hope for unity and a future for our people. I do not know how much time remains to me, but if none challenge Fikrul, that dream is lost. Fikrul will condemn elixir to decay and ruin. We will be a dead people, rolled over by the dead. life is for my daughter and my house. Let them see that I still believe the old stories. Old stories tell that when Reese was threatened by dangers no weapon could defeat, the Kells would call upon a Slayer Baron. One possessed of forgotten knowledge, capable of impossible feats. One who could stand against an unrelenting foe. Does that not describe you well, my friend? So much of our history is tale and myth, but the scribe Valix remembers much. But what he cannot recall, Ido will help you uncover. I name you my Slayer Baron, and I beg of you, defend our house, defend our people. Deliver them from this second whirlwind. And when the time
It's even
comes,
more like the Emperor of Mankind with all the glowing red cables.
deliver them from my curse.
Oh, what do you want us to do? You want me to talk?
Fikul and his minions continue to hunt down Elixni across the Sol system. He does not seek to call them under his banner. He will warp their minds, control them. They will kneel, willing or otherwise. Kell of Kells, Slayer, Baron, these are old titles, but our faith in them holds strong. Even those in House Salvation will understand the role you play. Death came for Reese, and none could prevent it. But that does not have to be our future. I will not compel your obedience, Guardian. I beseech you, as kin, join your sword arms to mine. Slayer Baron of House Light, stand against those who would cast us into ruin. Cut down all those who would destroy our house. Carve a future for the living from the bones of the dead.
Alright, next. Forget the hollow projector. See what she wants us to do. Oh, yeah, do a counter. And speak with Ido.
I visited Aramis in her cell. We've been talking a little. I think we're making progress. She's been more responsive lately. You've been out there protecting our people. Even she has to admit that much. I mentioned that I've been working with Varix to track down information about tonics. Aramis said she knew a couple of older Elixni with knowledge of such things. If we could track down an apothecary, it would speed up my research considerably. In the meantime, Aramis also spoke of a Salvation enclave that might need our help. I sent Crow the coordinates. I might have left out the part where Aramis gave them to us. I know, but I think we can trust Aramis to look after the interests of her own people. I'm sure Crow will see that soon enough. Trust me on this?
Well, we'll see, we'll see. Just craft a random tonic, really. Nope, that'll work. We just need to craft one. Continue on with this stuff. I gotta say, I think Revenant was probably the most boring season. When it was around, it was the one I played the least. Oh, yay, more stuff. Alright. What does it exactly want us to do? Oh no, I gotta create multiple tonics at once. Man, you're annoying. Well, let's find a tab where there's one I need, and I have the materials for it. Nope, I don't have the materials for anything. Shows how little I actually care about this season. There we go. Oh, got turned into a chicken. Alright. Gotta go back to the tonic table. I want something from us.
Beric sees suspicion in the Slayer Baron. Can they trust Beric's? Perhaps he still desires to be Kel of Kells. Yes. After all, many died to make it so. It is true that Beric's wanted power, not for himself, but for all Elixni, to build a new home filled with peace. But Beric's lied to himself and his people. He was misled by darkness, and he lost the way of his house. And many terrors were born of his failure. Now Verix is humbled. He remembers he is not a Kel. He is a scribe. House judgment is not the way of fighting or ruling. It is the way of keeping history, promoting justice, teaching actually. So Verix will train Idol, and together scribes will undo the many wrongs of Verix the Loyal.
Man, so much dialogue in this first time. Gotta go speak with Ido again. Jeez, enough with the dialogue, man. Alright. More dialogue. Really?
Tell me, Guardian, is this a gratifying sight or a frustrating one? You strike me as someone who appreciates finality. Not so your Hunter Vanguard, it seems. I am grateful for one thing. No Salvation captains share my cell. This remains a private humiliation. Ido claims you will defend both our houses against Fikrul's beasts. So, here it is, Slayer Baron. I know of another Salvation outpost. The Elixni there cut communications shortly before my incarceration. If any yet live, it seems likely they too are under threat. I once believed anything would be preferable to accepting your assistance. I have Fikrul to thank for illuminating me. I hope to demonstrate my gratitude in person before the end.
Oh, so much more dialogue we have to get there before we can actually do any form of mission. Alright, now we get to go do the mission. Something left to say. Where is it? Figure it would have been right there, but now it shows up after I track it. Why did I have to track that to get that to show up? Man, I remember Revenant buggy mess. Especially with the weapons and the tonics. I'd say it's one of the worst loot systems. Reduces incoming damage at point blank range, so we're gonna use that. And let's just grab one of these random tonics, throw it on. Break down the equipment anyways. Hopefully get this mission done and over with.
This is definitely the place, but it's weirdly quiet out there.
Revenant and Scorn have been turning up everywhere. We've really got to get a handle on this. If I could just... Wait. Is that...
Oh, it does not want me going over here yet. Does not want me going over here yet.
We wait for you.
Yep, I have to go down here first. I really wish they would have brought this map back to Ganda. I quite enjoyed it. Wow. Wow, really? You can do it again? Wow, you really couldn't walk?
Ever serve and await return.
I'm here. I'm back.
Look, I inspire, I avenge for you. Now we rule together. I as Kel, you King Aldrin.
Let them go.
Father.
This isn't... You don't have to do any of this. Please.
This is our purpose. Your teachings. To break their servitors, their lies, their trust in light.
I'm the one who lied to you. This is just pointless slaughter, please. You can just stop. You can be more than this. I'll help you.
You are not him. You are a dead thing, like the others. You wear his face. You steal his voice. Forget his purpose.
It wasn't a purpose. It was delusion.
Give him back.
Don't.
Hear me, Father. I will rip this imposter from your bones.
Damn it.
The only problem making a season out of something like this is since they took Forsaken out of the game, there's no way anyone can actually really know what's going on here unless they played back before Forsaken was removed. So you don't know why Fisher was angry with Aldrin or anything, unless you actually were able to play the Forsaken game. Which, they need to put Forsaken back in the game. It was a really good campaign. Really? What's that really? you over here. That way? It's one down. More useless crap. It'll be how it is with educate. Here. This is not having to chase these down all the time. Oh boy, what do you want me to do now? Pick up bomb.
Okay, got it. I'm setting up a transmat site.
I
Get that device
am
over there
the
and we
bomb.
can ditch it in orbit.
Alright, who gets the bomb in orbit? Just let it go off and destroy this place. Whoops. I didn't realize that would take me out. I thought that was solid ground. Alright, let's try this again. And not
Okay, got it.
jump
I'm setting up
into
a
the
transmat
orange
site.
liquid of doom.
Get that device over there and we can ditch it in orbit.
Yeah, that's the swing I want. Gotta go around the long way. Oh, that got me. I really don't understand why we don't just let the bomb go off and get out of there. It's just gonna take out Scorn. I really gotta check
Okay,
it out.
got
Let's
it.
see about going
I'm
this
setting
way.
up a transmat site. Get that device over there and we can ditch it in orbit.
Yeah, I did this the very first time when the season came out. As my warlock, it was way easier because I just had an arc sword take out the enemies for me. It was a lot harder as a Titan without any buddies. There's not enough execution. Thought that was gonna be a nice hallway I could clean. Turns out it's not. It was just a spot room. Here, beam me up.
Taken care of. You
Time to
did
go.
it, Guardian. At least no one else died today.
I mean, I died 3 times?
Death is all
Do you get that
Fickle
here?
believes in. It's what I taught him to believe in. My faithful acolyte. I thought I could reach him. One more time. Let's go, Guardian. This is only going to get harder from here on out.
Alright, let's return to orbit. See what we gotta do next. Is it gonna be more dialogue? I bet you it's gonna be more dialogue. Alright, let's go talk to Ido. See what she wants. Gonna give us some land. Oh, what do we have to put down? Put that down. Put that down. What? There we go. Alright, what's next? I really should track this. Yep, more dialogue. Gotta speak to Mithrax.
I greet you, Guardian. Revenant catches are seen ferrying prisoners to abandoned quadrants of the reef. I fear Fikrul's rot has infected the prison of elders. You would do well to hear Varix in this matter. He is not embraced with forearms, but his knowledge of the prison is unmatched. Work with him to infiltrate it. Once you are inside, rip with scorn apart until the air is rich with suffering. And when I've returned, I will burn the prison down myself. But first, see to our people, the captives. You are their only hope.
Alright, what does it want me to do this time? Follow projector.
Obviously my father misspoke, Guardian. It frustrates him that he cannot follow you into the field. Queen Mara would prefer that we keep any awoken structures intact, and my father respects that. He's dealing with a lot right now, and I know he relies on your better judgment. I'm sure the Queen will understand if we pick up a few items while we're inside, though. Oh, there must be all kinds of useful material in the Prison of Elders. Awoken tech, too. Bring me whatever you can find. And maybe I can develop some new tonics. I know it's been picked over a few times, but it's a big prison. Maybe too big. A lot of prisoners lived out their final days in that place. So much misery and bloodshed. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that Fikrul made his way back there.
Alright, looks like that's what we're going to be doing next time, is we'll be doing a run of the Tomb of Elders, which should unlock the other variant, which is harder. But we'll do that next time. If you liked the video, leave a like or subscribe. Both help. Thanks for watching.